To foul him, pick up that foul rather than let him get an easy bucket.
Also bringing in a couple of subs, Denaja Gamage and Earl Bell, as Nolley hits them both.
Panthers crowd happy, and the press back on from Langston Hughes. Nolley pointing that.
7-point lead for the Panthers. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. As Bell flings it on to Jackson. Guarded tightly by Matthews. He slips him now inside to Dunham. He's going to go to work in the paint. Can't finish. Richard Matthews with the board. Nice start for the young man. And now Cook, coast to coast, reverse layup.
He can hit the three and get to the basket. And with the lead now climbing up to 9, it will be a timeout for Brunswick. Coach Turner feels it coming on as Cook gets to the rim.
Real strong start thus far. Langston Hughes. And this has been a long time coming for this program, hasn't it, Dan?
It sure has. Langston Hughes gathering around Coach Welch, about to step into his huddle. Renaissance Middle School across the street from Langston Hughes down in the Fairburn area. There's a group of talented 8th graders as Coach Welch was coming over and recognized that immediately. The spring of their 8th grade year, he started working with them with his assistant coaches. This is how we're going to play. This is how we're going to act. Built the relationship, even played a little pickup ball with them. Showed them how it's really done. Earned some respect along the way. And here, as the crew is hitting junior and senior year, they are in the state finals.
And one of those seniors in that group, Amid Bryant, wasn't even playing basketball in middle school. And now to get them over the final hump to a state title to close out their high school career, he's got perhaps the toughest challenge of all in slowing down Kamani Dunham. Thus far, he's done pretty well.
He sure has. Dunham only 2 for 3 from the field. The biggest number right there is 3. He's not getting those touches inside and those looks. Will the Pirates be able to find him a little better, or is the sagging McClooney going to be taking away those entry passes?
Here's Jalen Jackson. Marcus Scott, number 23 in blue, has kept the Pirates afloat. He's got 11 of their 17.
3-2 zone from Langston Hughes. It allows him to take away threes and sag in.
Earl Bell hits from deep.
They didn't take away that three, did they? Big shot from the sub Bell.
Only a junior. As Nolley gets 2 men in the air, steps in 6 feet, can't hit. Pirates in transition. They close on Bell now. Fool me once, shame on me. Or something like that. Earl Bell again. No. Here come the Panthers. Cook all the way.
The transition defense from the Pirates. Not acceptable for Coach Chris Turner. That's the second time that Cook has dribbled the full court and gotten all the way to the basket for the easy 2.
Gamage in trouble. Releases to Jackson, who takes it all the way to the 10.
That is a spectacular move in traffic, crossing over, taking the contact, and he rolled it right in at the basket.
And Nolley gets another blocking foul. That one goes against Earl Bell, his first. Team 5th.
Here's that move, crossover, zip-zoo-za, and I'm at the bucket.
Now change coming in as Jalen McClooney returns. Chris Turner in his 9th season, looking for his 2nd state title. He's got the vest going. Get hot in here in Stegman. As Nolley lifts off and misses wide.
So Nolley not feeling so hot at 1 and 5 from the field right now.
He hit 6 threes in the first half of the semifinal.
So he can do it, no question about it.
Jackson spins, gets some space between him and Matthews. Now on to Scott, who forfeits 11 inches in that matchup against Nolley. But Scott's got 11 points. And now Bell on the wing.
Still very little work inside to Dunham. He has position. They haven't found him with entry passes.
Scott looking for a crease. He pulls up for 3. No good. Gamage secures the rebound. Bell another try. No good. Amid Bryant rising up, clearing the board. Nearly turned over, and now a jump ball. And it'll go to the Panthers.
You saw Coach Welch on the top of the screen there basically getting in the play, trying to call a timeout. He does like those pickup games with his players. Almost in the action that time. Now Brunswick pressing full. A little 2-1-2 action.
Matthews gives it off to Cook. Daquan Humphreys has returned to the game for the Pirates.
Diamond and the matchup of Scott on Nolley.
Cook brings it in himself, clears him with the shoulder, can't hit.
That time they cut off Cook's drive towards the basket much better with a big step off, a good defensive position by the Pirates.
Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. It's the Panthers leading the Pirates by 6. Humphreys, a floater, and through.
No help coming from Bryant inside, who's sticking on Dunham.
They had a double dribble called against McClooney. Turnover. And now a chance to make it a single possession game for the Panthers.
And that is that little quick move by Humphreys. Recognizing there was no help.
Jackson in trouble. Gets it across. Gammage shovels on to Humphreys. Guarded by Richards.
Been very impressed with the patience of Brunswick against that press. Moving the ball, good fakes and makes and bounce passes rather than over the top craziness.
Scott now. On to Jackson. He'll pull the trigger. Air ball. Rebounded by McClooney. Now Nolley, a long pass. And McClooney overthrows the receiver. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Gammage splits the defense onto Humphreys. Cook recovers. Cross-court pass to Scott, who weaves inside into the belly of Dunham and through the hoop.
And that's where the Pirates need to be. They've settled for 14 three-point shots already in this game instead of attacking the rim on the dribble drive and finding the big man.
Cook pressured by Humphreys. He's got space. Matthews can't connect on the deep try. Jackson with the board.
His first miss from the three-point line.
And now the Pirates with a chance to pull even. As Coach Welsh sends the freshman Josh Butts to the scorer's table. Jackson powering through. He'll get 2 shots from the line.
And good body control there by Jackson. He did not lower his shoulder, which would have led to the offensive foul. Got the contact, continued going up vertically. He goes to the line for 2.
Jackson, who started on and off since he was a freshman, hits his first free throw. Some believe his college opportunity may lie on the gridiron.
A lot of very good football players on this Brunswick basketball squad. Coach Turner says, it's just a bunch of football guys playing hoops. Beg to differ, Coach. These guys can ball.
Derek Cook picks up the foul. It's his first. First on the Panthers in this second quarter. Jackson's free throw, too strong. Rebound hauled in by Nolley. For what it's worth, Daniel, the Brunswick football team went 5-5 this year, the basketball team in the state finals.
There you go.
And Matthews pressured a turnover. Full head of steam. Jackson to finish at the rim. A beautiful scoop to Loop. Can't finish. Now here come the Panthers in transition. Nolley tries his luck. Gets it to fall on the foul.
And I was going to credit Dunham for the defensive move before. As you look now, there goes Nolley to the rim. He draws the contact. Dunham unable to get around, cut him off. It will be an and one for Nolley. The top 50 player in the nation. He shows us why.
Nolley looking to get to double figures here with his free throw.
We mentioned not knocking down too many of those shots from the field at 2 for 7, but very effective at the line. 6 for 7 now.
4-point lead for the Panthers. 45 seconds to go. Jackson on to Scott.
Great one-handed bounce passes out of those double teams by the Pirates.
A sneaky pass inside to Dunham. Has trouble with the dribble underneath, and he will go to the line.
Very good possession for Brunswick. Drawing the double team, stretching it out, rotating with those bounce passes, and then you call it the little sneaky post feed. You got to like Dunham trying to go with the reverse right there. Unable to finish, but he'll shoot two.
Papa Samba has checked into the game. Wearing number 55 for the Panthers, a native of Senegal. Moved to the U.S. about a year and a half ago.
So many great stories in this game.
Free throw falls for Dunham.
Dunham headed out to College of Charleston. He'll stay on that coast. Be a big presence inside in that league, no doubt about it.
And he first got notice when the Pirates appeared in the state final here 2 years ago, when he was just a sophomore. He hits both free throws. It's down to a 2-point game. That's Chris Reed entering in.
Dunham heads to the bench. How about that, though? 2 state championship visits. Pretty special in your high school career. Dunham hoping to come away with a second trophy.
Matthews gives it on to Cook now. Here's Ross Andrews, who's checked in. Matthews underneath for 2 in the foul. Chris Reed commits the crime, and Richard Matthews has stolen the spotlight here.
He sure has, with moves like that one. Jump stop, power move, going up strong. He has 10 points. Started out hot from the three-point line, and now going inside. He earned that and one.
That was his first basket of the second quarter. The free throw, no good. Dunham with the board. Here's Jackson now. Again, less than 15 seconds remaining. Pirates have got to hurry. And a foolish foul from Landers Nolley. You can see by the body language of Coach Welsh, and maybe even the sly smile from Nolley, knows he may have made a mistake there.
But in a way, they had a foul to give. Can set their defense now. Good work by Chris Turner getting Dunham in for these last 12, 13 seconds. He had taken him out to avoid a foul at the end on the defensive end. See if he can get the ball in offense.
Humphreys in the corner, and a blocking foul, this one on McClooney. That is just, that'll be the 7th foul. And now a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Humphreys with 2.1 seconds remaining.
Humphreys' first free throws tonight. Humphreys 2 points on that nice move to the hoop earlier.
And his first one swirls in.
Important role right there as you get your second free throw in the 1-and-1, and also keeping this as a 2-point game, 3-point game going into halftime, barring something miraculous. Could be important for Brunswick.
The junior's second try is good.
Brunswick pushed all the way up, 2 seconds remaining.
Here's the pass, Cook at the buzzer. No good, high off the glass, but a good look there at the end.
That was the Valpo play from years back. Bryce Drew, the little kick to the middle, hit you on the wing, well executed, didn't drop.
It's halftime here at Stegman Coliseum. The Langston Hughes Panthers lead the Brunswick Pirates 33-31 in the Class 6A final. These are the Dr. Ralph Swearingen Georgia High School State Basketball Championships on the NFHS Network.
This isn't just any team. This is your home team, okay? It's not about A team or B team. It's not about your boss telling you to be a team player or to take one for the team. No, home team is about pride. It's about standing strong, pulling together, and going crazy about a bad call you know is right. But because it was against your home team, it must be wrong. Look, some people just don't get it because it's not their team. But Farm Bureau Insurance does, because everyone needs a home team for insurance, and we are that.
We're taking Never Ending to the next level at Olive Garden. For the first time ever, Never Ending Classics starting at $11.99. Indulge in never-ending helpings of your most loved classic dishes. How about irresistible chicken parmesan? Can't decide? Switch it up on a refill. Plus, all the garden fresh salad and breadsticks you want. New never-ending classics starting at $11.99. The best things in life should be never-ending. At Olive Garden.
Athens, Georgia, the site of the boys' Class 6A state championship between Langston, Hughes, and Brunswick. I'm Wiley Ballard, now joined by editor-in-chief of hoopscene.com, Justin Young. Justin, we've had quite a couple of days here in Athens. So great to see the state championships returning to college campuses.
Absolutely, and the energy that you feel in this game really kind of embodies what that's all about, and getting the kids here, high school guys, and enjoying an arena like this. And luckily for us, the games have been worthy of a college campus.
We are 1/2 away from closing out our time here in Athens. Here's a recap of what's happened today. Beach, a 59-44 win, and their state championship. Pace Academy in Morgan County, 54-46. Wendell Carter, his second state title in his career. Mays, a 1-point edge over Harrison, 52-51. Then Langston, Hughes, and Brunswick, 33-31. Nice duel going on between a couple of top 6A teams.
Yeah, we've got guys that know how to score, and we're seeing that tonight. It took Sanchez Nolley a little bit of time to get going, but he's got 10. On the flip side, Marcus Scott's the smallest guy on the court, but we see why he's a weapon, because he's a threat from the perimeter. What a game we have here, and I think the next 16 minutes of action should be just as good.
Meanwhile, looking at tomorrow, Friday's schedule now at Georgia Tech. The 1A private championships in Class A at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and then 6 and 8 o'clock games, Columbus and Carver Columbus, St. Pius and Upson Lee. Of those matchups, which one catches your eye?
Well, Green Forest is certainly the best team of the bunch, but I think the best game that stands out to me is St. Pius against Upson Lee. You have two different various styles of basketball. Upson Lee likes to get up and down. Ty Fagan has really been probably the best player in Middle Georgia this year. They're undefeated. And you look at St. Pius, Aaron Parr, a young coach, but a very good coach, very systematic. So whose style will win out? Will be Ty Fagan attacking the basket, or will be Aaron Parr's group that just X's and O's you, backdoor cuts you, and really runs a very systematic style? To me, from a basketball perspective, that's the game. But everybody wants to see the trees of Green Forest, and can DeAndre Ballard, a Florida signee, be enough? Can he score like he's capable of? And what should be a terrific final in Class A private.
Those games will be delivered live from McCamish Pavilion in Atlanta, Georgia. You're watching the Class 6A Boys State Final. We'll have Justin Young for a preview for the second half momentarily. This is the Dr. Ralph Swearingen Georgia High School State Basketball Championships on the NFHS Network.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess. I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, guy who's in the gym every dang day. Patriot Saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang! He knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
This isn't just any team. This is your home team, okay? It's not about A team or B team. It's not about your boss telling you to be a team player or to take one for the team. No, home team is about pride. It's about standing strong, pulling together, and going crazy about a bad call you know is right. But because it was against your home team, it must be wrong. Look, some people just don't get it because it's not their team. But Farm Bureau Insurance does, because everyone needs a home team for insurance, and we are that.
It's halftime at Stegman Coliseum. We just saw some Atlanta Hawks community members, one of the sponsors of this Georgia High School State Basketball Championship, the presenting sponsor. We're now joined again by Justin Young, chief editor at hoopscene.com. And Justin, a lot of great athletes on the floor. Who's caught your eye?
Well, Derek Cook has made a calling card of his high school career of a guy that can attack the rim with strength, with power, with speed and athleticism. We've seen those bursts to the basket. He's going to Northeastern, playing for really one of the better scouts there is in the basketball, and Bill Cohen. And what he likes about him is what we've seen tonight. A guy that puts defenders on their heels and goes right to the rim, and that opens things up for a guy like Sanchez Nolley who can shoot. But really, to me, the story for Langston Hughes is how do you overcome the loss of Khalil Cuffey, an 18-point-per-game scorer who's no longer the team? Well, you do that with a senior in Rashard Matthews, who's got 10 points here in the first half. So it's a nice blend on the offensive end.
Meanwhile, on the Brunswick side, Kamani Dunham, a solid half, but not a loud half. Can Brunswick get him more involved in the second half, you think?
Well, he's going to have to control the glass. When your shooters are hot like we see tonight with Marcus Scott and the way he's getting buckets, and we haven't seen the best yet of Daquan Humphreys, with a guy like Dunham, you can anchor him in the middle and run guys, as they come through the lane, or they can get him open on some driving kicks, and that's where a guy like Dunham helps even that all out.
Justin, thanks for your time. We'll be back with second half action, Class 6A boys final on the NFHS Network.
We're taking Never Ending to the next level at Olive Garden. For the first time ever, Never Ending Classics starting at $11.99. Indulge in never-ending helpings of your most loved classic dishes. How about irresistible chicken parmesan? Can't decide? Switch it up on a refill. Plus, all the garden fresh salad and breadsticks you want. New never-ending classics starting at $11.99. The best things in life should be never-ending. At Olive Garden.
We're live from Stegman Coliseum, moments away from the start of the second half. And thanks to our friends down at West Georgia Technical College who have done a great job through 8 games here in Athens. I've given you the live stats. Daniel, we look at some of these numbers. What sticks out to you?
Hot shooting in this first half from both teams.